Guten Morgen, ja. Hast du einen Hund? We're at Circuito de Almeria. That's the BMW hospitality unit because we are here testing, where is it? The brand new S1000RR. Yeah, let's get into it. We're about to spin some hot laps. We've got a fresh set of Bridgestone VO2 slicks, perfect weather conditions, and as you know, I'm a little bit of a BMW fanboy, so pretty much a perfect day ahead. Fingers crossed. Let's get into it. Bye. Okay, 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning, we're in the box and we're ready to go, yeah? I'm not going to do anything myself because that's what the peasants do. I'm glad I got a white bike. I think this looks the best in the white. So this is the spec competition package with carbon wheels. I've got some spangly rear sets and I can't remember what else. We've got an Acra slip-on, I think, today. Oh, I love this. Let's get that. Should we go with heated grips? Hide the camera a little bit as we go through. Cool, right. Brand new slicky dicks. So this is a little warm-up sighting lap, getting ready. That's photographer who's not taking any pictures. Okay, cool. Oh god, I love this already, yay! So the plan for today is just, we've got a few laps, a few sessions, I think 5 sessions today, including this warm-up one, just to get an idea of the changes from the previous incarnation. This bike, really the main changes are electronic, I think I would say on this. So we've got drift control, slide control, a little bit more power, and of course aero. So let's get warmed up and give it some berries. It feels so solid already, so solid crew. And Nevesu was telling me a little trick. Put the traction up to full when you start out, and then you can tell when it's interfering or not. It's actually quite a good idea. Through the new profiled sausage curb, where the traction will have a job. Yeah. Turn it down. The brakes are actually really good. Woo! It's what you need in the morning. A couple of laps on an S1000RR. I'm too fat. This is a package and a half. I mean, straight out of the box. I'm still a bit reluctant on the brakes, but that's just normal, getting on a track and going super fast. It's geared a bit too long. I think if there was a different final drive on here, you could just get a bit more out of it. But that's inconsequential, really. But wow. The confidence this gives is very, very, very high. I don't like this not wet, slippery curb. Woo! Wow. Absolutely blowing. Well, I've just come away to try and find a quiet spot, and I haven't found one. But that's the morning done now. Done a few sessions, played with the electronics, various different configurations, and look, the previous bike is a great bike and it's super easy to ride, but this, with the latest electronic updates, has taken it to another level. I mean, the brake slide control assist using the rear brake, the foot. I've never used the rear brake on track, so forgive me, I can't test that particularly well. It confuses me and I get into a bit of a tizzy when I'm going at 180 mile an hour into a corner. So, but what I can tell you is that the way that the braking works, it's now using the engine braking and ABS type systems in combination. So this, the result of that is ridiculous stability under braking. Plus you've got aero from the wings, but ridiculous stability under braking, and it really feels like you can take the piss. And I know everyone bangs on about Brembos and da-da-da. It's a Nissan setup on this bike, but honestly, it's incredible. And I've been using it in ABS 2, which isn't even the most racy ABS. Never had an issue. So, not yet anyway. Fingers crossed. So, I know electronics kind of annoy people here and there, but it really will make most riders go so much faster. And the BMW's been amazing at that throughout its life, really. But you know, I think this incarnation of it, of the S1000RR, is it's serious in terms of a contender that everyone can ride. It's super easy. I guess my only real, at this point, oh, he's trying to do a stoppie. I tried it earlier and it locked the front wheel. Anyway, my only real, it's not even a criticism of the bike, because it's friendly. It just feels it's a bit lazy at the moment in road form. I think coming off some of the sharper bikes, Ducati R1, it's very comfortable to ride. Like you could ride around here for a week and be really comfortable, really safe, but really fast as well. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah, for everyone but elite racers, I think you're going to go faster on this bike. So therefore, it's really hard to criticise it. If there are a negative, I'd say it's a bit slow to turn. It's a little bit lazy, just compared to some of the top level bikes out there. But that's what makes it forgiving. The way that the tyre, the slide control works with this steering head angle sensor, which is the first bike in the world to have one for this setup, the tyre just lasts forever. So if you want to come here, normally you come here on a slightly antiquated electronics bike, like a RSV4 for example, you're going to do a set of tyres, a set of slicks a day, easy. Whereas you can ride round on that for a lot longer, so it's worth considering. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I love this place. I love the BMW. I like finding faults with bikes, don't get me wrong, but I'm struggling to. The only fault I can find is it's not really a fault, which is it's a bit too easy. It's not as exciting. It doesn't give you the willies quite as much. But put a full system on it and make some louder noises, and off you go. You're onto a winning formula. So I'm going to go now and do some laps and get some stuff for the cameras and crack on. But yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Ciao. mozzarella. Okay. Right, so just had a little introduction into all of the all of the excellent, actually it sounds really good, genuinely, the electronic slide, drift, all of this stuff, control. So I put all the sort of settings on, and let's see if we can make a difference. The last session, I sort of think I've got my eye in a bit, hopefully. So let's have a little bit of a play and see what we can come up with. Try launch control. Okay then. I can already feel the ABS giving a little bit of softening before it gives you full power, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I can feel its intervention. That's really interesting. So I changed the traction control settings, we got far less intervention. Before, I couldn't get sixth on that straight. Oh yeah, this is good. Still haven't worked up the courage to actually use the rear brake yet. Hit that first apex. Come around sweet, let it go wide. Hold it, wait. Boom! Little nibble on the brake there, just turn it in. Off the throttle, a little bit wide of that curve. On the brakes, not too hard. Wait, bag. Stay to the right. Cut it through here. Worst corner on the track, that. Still on the brakes, off the brakes. Roll it round. Short shift over the hill. Third, second. Don't like this new chicane, I haven't quite figured it out yet. Hard on the brakes. Really good brakes, I've got to say. Fantastic. A bit too deep in there. Hard. I feel like I go faster through there. And there. And into there. And through there. Let's try and get this right. Let's go through that bit. Straight line now if we can. Oh, that's going to look good on camera. Patience through here. Short shift. Nibble a bit of pit lane. Big slide. It's so stable under the brakes. So it's got this combination of torque control, ABS control to stabilise the brakes, stabilise the bike on the brakes, and it works. what being fat does. I mean, you can definitely feel the slip on the rear wheel with traction on the brakes. Trying to stabilise the bike. Well, I mean, the brake slide stuff, I've definitely felt some good interaction between the rear wheel and the tarmac, but not using the rear brake because I can't do that. But apparently there's a stoppy button. Well, that just locked up the front. Don't do that. Well, that was a good day. I mean, it would have been quite difficult to pick a point to improve the previous RR, because the electronics were so good, and I certainly wouldn't say let's improve the electronics, because they're one of, if not best in class for most road riders. Let's just clarify this, most not road riders, most abilities is best in class, but it's just got even better. And it's the braking stability is incredible, absolutely incredible. I don't know if that's the wings, I don't know if that's this the race ABS, or if it's the engine braking, but all of it combined, you can just take the piss. And honestly, every corner I'd be going into, I'd be like, could have gone harder in there, could have gone harder in there, could have gone harder in there. So I think we need a good, proper 3-day test to really give it some berries. But yeah, it's a very impressive motorcycle, and I think if I was going to buy one and be a Euro track dayer type thing, honestly, I'd just buy it, keep it as it is, stick some track fairings on it, and you have got an incredibly quick bike. So that's it for this video. We'll try and follow it up with a bit of a studio discussion with Al, because yeah, it's brilliant. So yeah, we'll go back to the studio and have a little discussion about the bike, and we can dissect it in a bit more detail when I've had time to decompress. But I'm gonna go and grab a beer now, so thanks for watching, everyone. See you on the next one. Bop. Bop.